What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. And if you can see, I'm out and about. I'm in my vehicle. We're getting ready to go to a movie, so I'm going to finish doing some movie hunting. I've already went to a couple stores. We're going to go into a couple more. We're going to see what we can find, and then I'm going to show it to you. So look at the footage, then I'll go ahead and look online, and then we'll close out the video. Hopefully you'll stick around through the whole thing, and if you do, I really appreciate it. So what are we waiting for? Let's go. The first stop in this hunt is going to be Walmart, and we're going to go into the back door. Get a little back door action in this video, so let's get back here. You get to the toys first, so let's check out what they got. Little Mandalorian Grogu action. $27? Holy shit.
That's too fucking high!
Yeah, we're going to put one of those clips in here already. Look at this new stuff here. I can't get it off the fucking peg, though. This is some of the new stuff. I'm not big on that. That's kind of cool. Still got the paper hanging up. The plan. This is what somebody was talking about. Try me. Does he talk? That doesn't talk, but he probably does. 50 plus sounds. Well, it's a little underwhelming. Oh well, how much is this damn thing?
I don't think it's $45 worth though.
And they did have this cool Infinity Saga Iron Man over here. I always want to get one of those kits. But either way, and then look, they got some new WWE figures. You got the Street Fighter crossover there. You know, you got the movie coming out. You got Bianca, Batista, and John Cena. I like the side artwork on those. I should get those and display them on my arcade cabinets. Nice artwork all around. I like those. So what else they got here? A bunch of nothing. Oh, they got the Wyatt 6. The Wyatt Six. I never understood their name. Got Rowan. Got Uncle Howdy. But either way, look at here. There's two different versions of the John Cena. Look, one is, they got his necklace on his face, but one's facing right and one facing left. That's kind of cool. Then down here, look, they got some NFL crossover with Transformers. You got the Steelers and you got the Cowboys. Oh well. In the collectible section, I'm working my way back towards the movies. I don't think there's any movies coming out, but doesn't look like they got too much here. As far as pops, we got some Superman action. That one's new. I remember finding the Platinum Edition version of that one. Speaking of Platinum Edition, there's one. Another version of him, but no Platinums. What else is back here? Oh, they got a turtle, Donatello. I don't remember seeing that. Oh, well. So lots of DC multiverse action up in this Walmart. What We Do in the Shadows. I was never much into that. Still got the H2O Michael Myers and nothing much else here. This is their $5 section. Daniel. They do have the Running Man Blu-ray. Pearls there. Pretty decent selection for $5 in this store. Got some Tom Selleck. Got some Friday triple pack. JFK. Monster Trucks. Tommy Boy. Fury. Got Cannonball Run down there. Pretty decent selection. Over here in this Easter section, they still do have the Ben-Hur with the slipcover for $20. And don't forget to get your iconic moments from Warner Brothers. This Lost Boy seems to be the one that some stores don't have. This one has quite a few copies of it. I don't really see anything else that I would pick up on this for this display. Peanuts. Just make sure they didn't add anything on the end cap. They've got the DVD, the Blu-ray. They do have the 4K of Housemade for $29. Why does that not have a slip cover? We Bury the Dead, Running Man. There's the Cobra Kai final season if you didn't, if you need that. Sizu, the sequel of that one. Silent Hill, Blu-ray, DVD, 22 and 17. Anacondas, 24. David, Good Boys, 20 and 15. They do have Wild Robot, the Steelbook of that. Badlands. Hey, they restocked it with the damn slipcover. That's nice.
Very nice. Very evil.
And Silent Night, Deadly Night. That's the Blu-ray, and I can't get it back in the hole. I'll put it back in the right spot when I'm done. Let's go here, go over to the edge here. Not much. What's up here? Daryl Dixon, Piranha. Oh, they do have the Scream restock of that. That's $29, I think. Scream Boats, $24. Song Sung Blues is on DVD in here. One Battle After Another. They do have the 4K of that. They got this Tom and Jerry for $50, but damn, you can, I think, get the Blu-ray of that on Amazon for that price. But at least they stock it in stores. Some Pokemon action. This Walmart doesn't have the Friday the 13th set. They got the Closer. Just random TV stuff that you don't see everywhere. House, Fringe, Housemade. Resident Alien, the full series. Gunsmoke. Bonanza. That Walmart didn't have too much. So let's get into Target. We're on our trip. We're going to the movie. And look at here. I like this little display case with the light in it. But yeah, hey, if look for any short of movie reactions. When I go to a movie, I try to do one. But over here in the wrestling section, look at this. They stocked this WrestleMania set. Got Cody Rhodes' Stardust.
Imagine.
Seth Rollins is in that set. That's a little lackluster on that figure. This John Cena looks very nice.
Very nice.
I like that with the jersey. So the only one they're missing is Jake the Snake Roberts. Oh well. Uncle Howdy gets an Ultimate release. Remember when Ultimate releases felt special? And now they just fucking got everybody. Everybody gets Ultimate release. I think that's probably the only way you can get that Speed title. And Andrade is already in AEW again. He went back and forth. I don't know about that Cena. I might pick it up. I doubt it. The Build-A-Figure part's loose in there. Not much else here that I'm interested in. Over here in this section. Hey, look, they do have the Dark Knight Rises version of Bane. There's a damn Christopher Reeve Superman in that set that I want, for sure. But I don't know if I'm going to pick up Bane or not. I think there's a Joker in there as well. This is just the same old as far as DC stuff goes. Those need to be clearance down to like $2 like in Walmart. I don't know if there's anything else over this way. Iron Man. That's a nice looking figure. Spider-Man No Way Home. Did you guys see the new Spider-Man trailer? What do you think of it? That G.I. Joe figure right there looks pretty badass. I'm not much into those G.I. Joe figures, but I used to get a few back in the day. That Juggernaut statue is pretty damn cool. I like that. I always like the Juggernaut. Look at this. Interactive displays are always cool. They didn't have much else in here. Nothing NECA-wise I needed. So we're going to go ahead into Barnes & Noble since that Target was also a bust. I showed you these last week, but I think they added a few more. Look, there's Phantom of the Opera. They got these cool embossed tight books here, man. Wuthering Heights, Winnie the Pooh. Look at his Moby Dick. That's awesome. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. That's pretty epic. Divine Comedy. The Iliad and the Odyssey. That damn Moby Dick is thick. And then there's the science fiction collection, H.P. Lovecraft collection, fantasy, Edgar Allan Poe. Dude, if I needed to start a library, I would get some of these titles for sure and put them on the shelf. Let's sneak over here to the media. I stopped by there because somebody was looking over here a minute ago. But we got Wicked on this new release in cap. Hamnet, 40% off. Blu-ray, that's a pretty decent price. Housemaid is 40% off. That's going to be like $17 off. So that makes those titles affordable in here. Look, they moved the damn Kino thing over here. What the hell? Dante's Peak is over here, 50% off. That sale ends pretty soon, so Xanadu, Airport. Hey, this is new. Man About Town, Artists and Models. Jack Benny collection. I don't know much about that. Oh well. Rules of Engagement. Oh, this is new. What is this? Port of Shadows. I don't know about a lot of those old movies. I'd have to know about them, and some of them have to be recommended, or I'd have to know more about it than that. I'm not gonna blind buy those old movies like that anymore. Beethoven, that's a new release. That's kind of cool. So you could get that damn thing for $15. Oh, this is a great movie here, Uncommon Valor. I'll go ahead and tell you, I've already picked that up. Now this one I was reading about. This cast of this movie here is amazing. How have I not seen or heard of this movie? I've probably heard of it, just don't remember it. Sean Connery's right there. Robert Redford. Holy shit, they got all the new ones. Mimic. Is that supposed to be out yet? Yeah, that was like last week, I think. Yeah, these are some of the ones I picked up last week. Strange New World, but they did finally stock some new stuff. K2. $44. So basically be $22. It's not bad for a 4K Kino release. In and Out. So damn, look at all these new releases here. Holy shit. Nice. Dead Again. Damn. And the Pink Panther movies. And then the last one of those is coming out soon. But holy shit, look at that. An awesome Kino section here. This Barnes & Noble, man. Hitting it out of the park. Pride and Prejudice. Did they put anything over here? Amadeus is not in a case anymore. These are all the Steelbooks we've seen. Minority Report. That Lost in Space slipcover is nice. Little Nicky Steelbook. That shit's out early. $44. You got to be shitting me.
And a price that is just too high.
And it's not on sale because I don't think it's supposed to be out yet. I think that comes out next week. Oh well. They put something out early. I guarantee I wouldn't be able to buy it. But I'm not paying that price for it anyway. Airplane. Ben-Hur. All that's the same. Nice. Well, Little Nicky. Check your Barnes & Nobles. I don't particularly like that movie anyway. I don't even know if I'm buying it. I've got the Blu-ray like you find in Walmart now for $10 on that new display. We Were Soldiers, American Pie, Outbreak. That's not supposed to be out yet, is it? Not a lot of special features on that thing. What are they releasing shit early in here for? Wow. Devil's Advocate, we saw that. Oh well, let's go around the corner here. Make sure they haven't put anything new over here. Nope. And in TV stuff, look, you can get the Twilight Zone 50% off because I think select Paramount titles are still 50% off. So, not a bad deal.
Yep.
Thought Night Gallery might be 50% off. Not all that Star Trek stuff would be 50% off based on what I saw on the website. Tulsa King should be 50% off. See, they mark select ones and some of them they don't. What's down here? 10% off. That's an insult. Shouldn't even be worry about it if that's all you're going to give. So they got Westworld and Excalibur. There's your Peepin' Tom. There's your 2 Criterions. Where's the DVD? Did somebody buy the fucking DVD?
And I love DVDs, right? I like to be about a decade behind everybody else, you know? So I'm just now getting into them. And it's a good time because they're cheap, right?
We'll look through here to see. There's the Birthday. That's new. You have to wait on these Arrow titles to get them 50% off. They're too expensive in here. So Red Planet is not in a case anymore. Where they do run out of security cases. So then it goes over from Arrow with the Turtles to A24. Lamb is good. That Midsommar script book is kind of cool. And let's just look through the regular releases and see what they got. Look, it's got a DVD video sign up there. They probably do have just as many DVDs as they do Blu-rays and 4Ks. Which I don't know why. The Cure. I guess DVD is still the top seller of everything. You would think people would at least want Blu-rays now. Especially since they have like PlayStations and all that. What do you think of the price of PlayStations going up? I guess they just can't get the parts. Is that because of the tariffs and shit? I don't know. The Verdict, randomly somebody put that up there. That's a pretty good movie. Paul Newman. That was when he was in his heyday. Jack Warden. You guys know what movie he stars in?
Take this, you dirty old high prices!
Yeah, I always use clips from that. I need to get a clip with him in it, though. 40% off of that. And the 4K. Somebody was talking to me about that movie. Kind of weird. The Carpenter's Son. I've been talking about that in the streams. Pretty good movie. I watched it. Weird take on the life of Jesus. If you're ultra conservative Christian, you're probably not going to like that movie. French Kiss. People don't talk about that movie. Meg Ryan in her heyday. I never was a huge Klein fan. He's okay. Certain roles. Wolf of Wall Street is over there where I put it. Hey, Return to Silent Hill. There's the 4K of that. I didn't see that anywhere else. 30% off is not bad. So at least this Barnes & Noble, man, pretty stacked as far as releases. And this is a pretty dead week as far as anything new coming out. So Kino. Is this a Kino Mania? Am I going to buy enough titles for it to be Kino Mania? I guess we'll have to see. That haul video will come up this week, so watch that. I'm not really seeing a whole lot else, but I'm going to keep giving it one glance over until we see. Look, there's Pink Panther movies, 50% off. Perfect time for those to come out, man. All right, well, not seeing too much else. Let's get past all the CDs and whatever. And I think I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. So let's look online, and then I'll go wrap up the video. Appreciate you guys watching. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're going to be looking online to see what releases came out March 24th. And then in the next video, the haul video, I'll show you which one of these releases I actually picked up. So we got Killers of the Flower Moon gets a 4K and a Blu-ray from Criterion. I already have a Steelbook of that I got a long time ago. I don't think I'm going to pick up the Criterion. If I do, I'll wait for the sale. Red Sonja 4K. That is probably an obvious pickup. Once again, Arrow knocking it out of the park. Looney Tunes, the Collector's Vault Volume 2. I got the first one. Probably going to get this one. I grew up on that shit, man. I love it. I'm going to get it. Cutter's Way 4K from Radiance. I was looking at the description of that, and man, it's got a really good cast in it. So I like Jeff Bridges. I might pick that up. Hail Caesar, that's a decent movie. I've seen it. I've got it on Blu-ray. I don't think I need that on 4K. A Bridge Too Far, 4K, which has got an excellent cast. I didn't know much about that movie. I'll think about getting that. Gene Hackman in Uncommon Valor. I really love that movie. My dad and I have watched that one many times together. I may pick up that 4K because I don't think I have that on anything but maybe DVD. I don't have it on Blu-ray, so I'm definitely picking that up. Blackberry seemed kind of interesting. I held off on that. That Scott Pilgrim Limited series, I may pick that up. I love the movie. I've never really watched or seen anything about the anime that it's based on. Shanghai Blues 4K, don't know much about that. The Key 4K, just that cover alone may make me want that one. Dead Mountaineers Hotel 4K, not familiar with that at all. Not familiar with the next one. Love Camp, holy shit, I'm going to have to probably blur that out or put something over that. I didn't know it was going to have nudity on the cover. The Devil's Nightmare 4K. Dead Kids 4K Digipack from Indicator. We got Embalmer. Beethoven, that's one of those cheesy movies that you got a spot for it in my heart. I really like it. Bonnie Hunt's in it. Charles Grodin. I may have to pick that up. Island of the Doomed. Cruel Tale of Bushido. Not familiar with that at all. Helter Skelter. Bad Luck Banging. Or Loony Porn. I have no fucking clue what that is. Put in the comments down below. Don't know what these next few are. The Dancing Hawk. A Lot Like Love, I guess, gets a re-release. I used to like Amanda Peet a lot. What happened to her? The Survivor 4K, I don't know, man. The cover of that looked cool, but I've never heard of that movie, and I'm trying to stay off the blind buys unless somebody recommends them. The Glass Worker, Antonio Margheriti, then The Jungles of Doom. And I'm sorry I had to do that voice. It just reminded me of Inglourious Bastards. I don't know anything about that. I held off on that one. Killers of the Flower Moon. There's probably the Blu-ray of that. Dead of Night, the complete series. Not familiar with that. Agitator. Hoagie, somebody told me was actually funny. Let me know in the comments down below. Should I pick that up? The Bleeder. Not familiar with that. The History of Sound. I've heard of that. Not really interested in buying it. The Image Revolution. I used to get Image comics. That may be something I'd pick up one day if there's nothing else to get. Out Come the Wolves. That cover looks interesting. Bye Bye Brazil. Deadwood Park. Not familiar with that at all. Solvent. Unspeakable Beyond the Wall of Sleep. That Edward Furlong. That right there. I think I've seen that movie. The title and the fact that Edward Furlong is in it. Put in the comments down below about that movie. Maybe I have to pick that up. Cat Sick Blues is sick, man. It is a freaky ass movie. That's a re-release because I think the original sold out as far as the slipcover version. The Accidental Getaway Driver. I don't know about that. Love and Other Catastrophes. There's not a lot of good, mainstream movies coming out. La Cocina. The Banished. The Whitest Kids You Know. I don't know. Knows. Mars. I don't know what the fuck that is. The Good Shepherd. Swamp Dogg gets his, what is that, pool party? I'm not sure. I'm not even going to look. White Son of the Desert. The Key. Dead Kids. There's a Blu-ray. A Bridge Too Far Blu-ray. Got some anime. Supernova gets a re-release. The Survivor Blu-ray. I don't know anything about those movies. Man, there's a lot of shit. Just garbage coming out this week. Puppet Tune movie. And then Van Halen, Heaven and Hell Breaking Out. So yeah, there isn't a lot coming out this week. So this haul will probably be small. There is some Kino stuff. We got some Red Sonja. We got some Looney Tunes. So there's some quality stuff, but not much of it. So that's it for looking online. So let's close out the video. Thanks everybody for checking out the footage and looking online with me. There wasn't a whole lot out, but we did find some cool things. The next video, one of the next videos will be the haul of the week actually. So look out for that. Hopefully you guys keep supporting the channel. The easiest way to do it is like, comment, subscribe, and share. Do all that normal YouTube stuff. I really appreciate you guys. Check out my Valoria video affiliate link. It's really been helping the channel. I need to hold this a little more steady. Sorry. The Valoria video link is down below. Use the code JEVMAN316. It's going to get you 10% off your first purchase, but it helps to fund the channel because a lot of the stuff that you guys buy, I get credit for. There's a Valoria video unboxing, at least one, and I got another one on the way. So you guys rule. You've been helping me. I love you guys. Keep supporting the channel. All the other ways you can do it are down below. If you are a subscriber, thanks, but hit the notification bell. You'll know when I post new videos as well. So until next time, boys and girls, this has been JEVMAN316 out and about. Signing out saying you guys be safe out there.